Hey guys, what's up? It's ThrustFPS. I'm a new director on Thrust, and this is my first video for FPS, and this is probably the 7th time I've recorded a video for FPS, and I'm hoping this one will be the last time I try, and hopefully it'll be the first time it actually succeeds, instead of just trying. So pretty much, as you can tell, I'm playing Left 4 Dead 2. It's a DLC map pack called The Sacrifice. It is one that has the old characters, so it's kind of weird. But pretty much, I'm here to rant on to you guys about Skyrim. Yeah, really weird. Playing Left 4 Dead 2 using the Left 4 Dead 1 characters to talk to you guys about Skyrim.
I wish I was headed to a deserted island. Can we each get our own?
Let's see. Let's get AK ammo reloaded, and let's go. So pretty much for the final part, you're playing as the survivors and you're trying to get off this place onto a bridge. In order to do so, you have to turn on some generators. So that's what I'm about to do. But in the meantime, pretty much, this is a first-person shooter, just like Skyrim. However, they both are very different from most first-person shooters. Like, most first-person shooters include like Call of Duty, things like that, the standard ones, most popular ones and all that. And the reasons they are different are many reasons, especially setting, objectives, all that stuff. But another thing that I'm here to rant to you guys about is controls. Now, Left 4 Dead's got a bit of a weird controller thing, but Skyrim's even weirder. So, I'm going to be comparing it mostly to Call of Duty, though, just so I don't confuse myself. I'm not going to get off track with Left 4 Dead. So, on to the rant. So pretty much, in Skyrim, you've got the Y button. I'll start with that because it's really crazy. Now, in Skyrim, the Y button is to jump. Now, everyone knows that in most first-person shooters, A button is jumping, not Y. Now, in Skyrim, A button is the interact sort of button that you press whenever you want to do whatever with anything. Oh my gosh, tank. Tank, tank, tank! Yeah, you guys can get hit by it. Team effort. Use your shield, bodies, and protect me. Ow! Bad zombie. But pretty much, in normal games, X is the way to interact, but in Skyrim, it's A. But then, of course, you've got X button in Skyrim. In Skyrim, it's to toggle your weapon, which is what Y normally does. So, that's really weird. So you'd expect that in most games, well, you'd think that Skyrim, you'd be able to interact with stuff using the X button, because that's just easy. And then Y would be to toggle your weapon out or not. And then A would be to jump. Because of this not being the case, I find it very hard to get used to the game. Then of course, the left bumper is normally to sprint, or is normally for grenades and things like that. Now I do not, as far as I know, Skyrim does not have grenades in it. However, you'd still expect that the left bumper would do something of that sort of thing that involves like throwing or whatever, but instead it's just sprint. Now this is kind of like Halo, but at least in Halo, sprint's an armor effect, and so all the armor effects have that same button. So that makes a bit more sense. And then of course you got how in Skyrim, you click the little joysticks to, well, if you want to, like, you know, change to third person or crouch, you press one of the joysticks. I'm not sure which one's which, but I just know that's what, you do. Hey, you know, it is very rude to hit people with gigantic pieces of cement when they're talking about stuff on YouTube. Yeah, suck it. Suck it. See, I'm pressing the left trigger right now, and I'm crouching. Now, if this were Skyrim, I'd be sprinting right now instead. I'd have to be clicking my joystick thing, which is funny because in Minecraft, you change your point of view thing to third person and stuff using a joystick, and then you also change your, well, you also can use the joystick. Sweet, I'm not even moving, the bridge is just moving in relation to me. But pretty much, you also use the joysticks in Minecraft to do the same things as you do in Skyrim. Which I find funny because these two companies are major rivals and stuff and hate each other and all, you know. Rick, help me, cover me, cover me. Tank, 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 tank. And that, my friends, is why this is called the sacrifice. But pretty much, I mean really, Skyrim has like the weirdest controls ever. Like, what was Bethesda thinking when they made the game? Like, you know, let's just take all these controller buttons, like, we could have it so that A does what X should do, X does what Y should do, and then Y does what A should do. Like, really, they pretty much did just that. Where they just, like, rotated the functions of the buttons, except B, the lonely one, that I don't even remember what it does. You know, here, let me get the, instruction manual real quickly. Like, they pretty much made it just, like, everything switched in a counterclockwise way. Let's see now, I don't really care about the map of Skyrim, I mean, really. They have one in-game, why do I need one outside the game? So let's see now. Oh, B, it's like the back button, like, you know, exit conversations and stuff. See, so basically B's the only one that's normal, because in everything, B just is for back. So let's see now, gameplay controls, yep. So let's see now. Oh, here's what you could do. The shout, or the power, could be what the left bumper does, and then you could have it so that, I don't know, how you would switch person point of view things, so you don't even need to, I mean, really. I play Call of Duty very long without ever needing to. Oh yeah, B, it opens the character menu thing. That's what it does. Useless. That's what start or back could do. Let's see now, does... Yeah, back just is for sleeping. Big deal. I mean, really, they could have it so that, like, in the start menu, you can wait. Like, really. What was Bethesda thinking? See, I'm ranting on about Bethesda so much I can't even pronounce Bethesda right. Like, I was about to say Bethesda. So really, like, they need to get their controller straightened out, or at least have an option so that you can change it. I mean, really, what on earth were they thinking? Well, guys, that was it for this rant, so see you guys.